Ya ndadzoka pana mwina sei ndadzoka ndechangu chiministry ndechangu mukai ndadzoka kama bhegi ndadzoka ndechangu chiministry
Ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends, welcome to the week with me, Comrade Fatso. And it's been a crazy week where we got a new cabinet in our heads. Our dancehall artists stopped praising Bob and started singing about generals. And our internet went skitty pop pop pop, and not in a fun way. But first, the new cabinet. Zimbabwe had a record for the first ever coup that was not a coup. And now we've had a cabinet that was not a cabinet. Yes, the cabinet lasted a whole 24 hours before ED did an intervention on them. The whole country was waiting with bated breath for this new cabinet in the new Zimbabwe. Yes, it's a new, leaner cabinet with the new and improved Obet Mpofu and the new and even better David Pararanyato. If the cabinet was a song, who would sing it? Ja Praiser, because the cabinet has a military touch. But there's a lot of new blood in the cabinet. Well, military blood. Some have even called it the Coupbinet. Air Marshal Perence Shiri got the land ministry. Does it make sense for a guy with air and bird in his name to get land? Meanwhile, General Sibusiso Moyo, aka General Bay of the ZBC takeover fame, got the Foreign Affairs Ministry. We thought he was going to get broadcasting services, but I guess he already got that. Then there were some surprises. Chris Mutrangwa got the Ministry of Information, and then a day later, he was no longer the Minister of Information. The biggest winners and losers in the cabinet? The biggest winner was Patrick Chinamasa, who went from being the Minister of WhatsApp and data bundles to being the Minister of bond notes and eco-cash. And the biggest loser? Lazarus Okora, who went from being a Minister of Education to no ministry within 24 hours. Okora was dropped because of a public outcry. I guess that taught him a lesson. Looking for a large old man, last seen collecting cash back at Choppies, known as Mpoko or the other VP guy, disappeared into thin air. If found, please return to the people of Zimbabwe. Thanks. The Zimbabwean internet had a massive power cut this week because apparently cables belonging to Liquid Telecom in South Africa were hit by a tractor, while Harare City Council workers in Harare ended up chopping cables belonging to Tel One. We cross now to our roving reporter, King Kandoro.
Hello Fatso, I'm reporting live from Kuserikwe where I'm Fafi, and I'm here getting conflicting reports from the streets as to why the internet was down in Zimbabwe. It seems as if vamwe vari kuti pane tractor racheka mafiber optic cables, but reliable source yangu yandiudza kuti mwana wa Minister of ICT ndiye anga achitambira mudining ndobva adhingura adapter yaka bata socket Wi-Fi yenyika. So we don't know which is which. What we know for a fact is kuti boys repa Zimex are kufara, because you know most of the businesses in Zimbabwe anoitwa pa WhatsApp, muma WhatsApp group. Saka pazvangodzima zvinhu zvavo zvafa, vamwe vanga vachita follow up zvikwereti zvavo, vamwe vanga vachikumbira airtime, vamwe vanga vachi zvinhu zvavo zvafa. But the thing is nyika ichiri kufara, people are still happy. Ndosaka they've allowed this one kuti one mistake ingobvumirwa endere, but zvikadzokerodza futi yatove toy. Back to you in the studio.
We've finally found out who was behind the Grace booing episode at the infamous Bulawayo Youth Interface rally. Minister Chinga Dube revealed that he had mobilized disgruntled ZANU-PF youthies and war veterans to boo the former First Lady Grace Mugabe. Let me just repeat that once again for emphasis. Former First Lady Grace Mugabe. In an interview with Newsday, Chinga Dube said, "I want to tell you this for the first time. I was the one who organized the booing on the First Lady. I organized some war veterans and youths in Bulawayo and agreed that if she starts to insult the party leadership and members, they would then boo her. And it worked." Yes, Chinga Dube is without doubt the most efficient member of the new cabinet. He is also available to organize mass booings at weddings, funerals, and youth interface rallies. In these different times, we urge Zimbos to remain peaceful and to watch out for fake news. There's been a false call circulating for a shutdown that has been disowned by #thisflag. Don't forget that the 2018 elections are still going to happen. But the worrying thing is that since the new government has come into place, voter registration numbers have been dropping. Comrades, for you to make a change, you need to register to vote. Please. Thanks for joining us on the week. Follow Magama TV on social media. I have been Comrade Fatso. You have been the people. This has been the week. Thank you.